on video and that there's other ones as well. It's really strange. I've seen people try to explain it away, and what I don't like about when they explain it away or attempt to explain it away is that they're trying really hard. They're not going, who knows what this fucking thing is? They're not looking at it like cleanly. They're looking at it like a quote-unquote skeptic. I don't like the idea of being a skeptic. Not that I don't think you should be skeptical of certain things. I certainly think you should be, but there's a lot of people that brand themselves as skeptics, and I think it's a lazy way to look at things. I really do. Because I think you're just looking for the holes in things without looking at it objectively. If you wanted to be a scientist, if you wanted to be someone who is a fan of science, then you have to look at it as a thing. Like, look at this information and let's study this without any bias and preconceived notions. I don't think they're doing that. They're looking at it and they're trying to find a way where they can justify that it's fake. And they're just doing all sorts of mental gymnastics to try to make it fake. That
Alright, let's do it, chat. Let's get into it. So I'm testing out DOOMFIST. I've been doing pretty good with them.
Only through conflict do we evolve.
You show where that thing slips off to the left and takes off at incredible rates of speed.
The world changed after the crisis. It's overdue for a new discussion.
For 5 minutes with our eyeballs. And there was four of us. And we all have the same story. We all saw the same stuff. We all came back and looked at each other and scratched our head and said, WTF, you know, like, seriously, what was that?
It's a UFO, baby!
5, 4, 3,
dive comp.
1.
Okay.
Capture objective
I'll capture this objective myself, my happy.
No. Easy. Bosses. Oh. Where's my tree at? Where is he? Oh, he's on top. I'll get him right now. Or Monkey, go get him. Okay.
All systems checked out.
Look, I can't reach you. What? That's stupid. Almost had my ult. Alright, just let him do it. Let's regroup.
Game on.
Check this out. The power of destruction.
I'm number 1.
Oh!
Meteor strike!
They're one. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, back up.
Moving the payload. Let's hurry up.
Back up!
Widowmaker here.
وريهم قوتك.
Oh, let's break it.
My ultimate almost ready.
Ow. Should've waited. Can't believe I missed that too. If we don't group up, we're not gonna win.
Very well.
There's a McCree up here. Oh, oh, oh! I got two. Help me! Winnable. Nice. Still winnable. We just need to get in there.
The battle goes on.
Deine Göttin ist da.
Well, I got two last time.
Well met. Watch and learn.
Why is the payload stopped? Everyone get on it.
We need to help the monkey.
I'm ready to initiate self-destruction.
Haha.
Meteor strike.
وريهم قوتك.
Oh, big!
It's time.
No! Alright.
Hey. Shield taking damage.
Oh no.
Hands off.
Anna's one. Kinda went balls deep with that one. Clutch. Almost there. What? He's won. Good shit. I love you guys. I'm leaving. Four minutes. 10 minutes. We'll do this one. Let's go back to our scheduled podcasts. Give me 1 second.
Traveling to Havana.
What? Such a weird subject.
Person where this came from anymore. But Bill Cosby, I remember him on
Only through conflict do we evolve.
saying that he writes a joke and he
Attackers.
Watch that right now.
In 30 seconds.
Once the mission starts, no more pressing around.
For your own safety, get behind the barrier.
I'm gonna chill right here. If I die, I die.
It is great to be here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Oh! Jesus. My bad. I will adapt. And wait for our tanks.
Oh, you look tired.
My ultimate is charging.
Wow.
This will help.
I missed! Wow, he's won! Soldiers won! Alright, I'll try one more time. I'm gonna play Reaper. I'm just missing these easy punches. Yeah, I'm not gonna go in.
Supercharger is almost ready
The
to be
payload
deployed.
has reached the chip.
My ultimate is almost ready. Group up. Thanks.
Got monkey.
Meteor strike.
Soldier on the right. He's one. We got it, we got it.
Thought I saw a ghost.
Let's back up a little bit, go to our shield.
My work is not done.
They ain't finished yet.
I'm almost there. Alright, winnable. We're just always separate. For some reason, we're always separated.
My work is not done.
Is this winnable still? I think it is. I have my ult right now.
Meteor strike.
Big.
Nice one.
Nope. Wasn't feeling it.
Death Rider. Stay down.
Bring one. Easy. Oh no!
Meteor strike.
Kill me!
I need healing. I've got you in my sights.
How do I keep missing those? Ugh. Alright, we should get this. Wasted a lot of time. Get on point! Damn. Unless we're contesting, should back up a little bit, but I think we are. Yeah, we should be good. We have 3 on point, 2 on point now. Let's back up a little bit.
Ash here. I'm on fire. My ultimate is charging.
What are we doing? We need to get in. We're just gonna let them push it for free?
Meteor strike.
Oh! That was somber now. We got it.
Greetings.
Get into position.
Nope.
60 seconds remaining.
My will made real.
Sombra Soldier.
I excited the end.
Smoke him out of there.
Meteor strike.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, I almost had Anna. Anna dead. Alright. Alright, we got this. We just need one win. One fight, that's it.
Rally at my station. Their inevitable defeat.
Regroup! Alright, regroup, regroup. Alright, winnable, I got one. Stay with your tanks. I'm coming in a little bit. Hell yeah. Let's go!
Play of the game.
Alright. Chat, let's go back to some podcasts. See what's up. While we wait for...
But Bill Cosby, I remember him on
We'll do competitive, why not?
documentary, saying that he writes a joke and he adds like one word, and then as soon as it gets not funny, he takes that word out and goes back to like... And but he was also like raping everyone for like many years. So
it's hard to say what he was really thinking when he was saying that.
Can't take him at his word.
We were just talking about this, that some woman who's an attorney was saying that he may very well be the biggest serial raper in history.
Yes. I mean, I don't know why I was excited about that.
I know, but it's goddamn crazy.
It's a crazy
that
thing
Mr.
to think.
Huxtable.
Bill Cosby, crazy.
Couldn't some of those women possibly have died from ODing?
Oh, sure. I mean, it's not like he did a test on them to find out like what health situations
heart conditions they might have.
Oh yeah. I mean, who knows what he's... People have adverse reactions to medication all the time.
And back then, it was, who knows what was in that stuff. Some women reported waking up being, they didn't know how many days had passed. They were dehydrated and disordered. I mean, they woke up near death, you know. So I'm guessing maybe it was, you know.
I wish he would tell the truth.
He won't. He's not capable of it.
He never will, but I wish he would tell the truth. Like, I would love if, like, someone... I mean, he's so old now, it's going to be really hard, because I'm sure he thinks about his legacy, and he's full of shit. But I would love it if he could just say, like, what was going through his head when he would drug them. Like, did he think they were beneath him? Like, what was it?
He had to have.
He had to have. I think it's a celebrity thing, because he always exhibited the weirdest parts of the celebrity situation. Like, he felt above people and privileged. Like, I'll never forget, he was interviewing... Wanda Sykes interviewed him at some award show, and he chastised her for the way she was talking to him. And he was wearing sunglasses inside, and he just had this arrogance about him. Like, here's Wanda Sykes, who's this hilarious comedian, and she's great. He should have been excited to talk to her, but instead he had this feeling that he was like this royalty, and he didn't appreciate her language or use of language. Well, he raped like 150 women. Like what in the fuck? But that sort of, I'm above everyone. You know, I worked at a casino, and they told me that he would eat dinner, and he wanted the entire staff in his dressing room to watch him eat.
What the fuck?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the lady was really freaked out by it. She goes, he would have the entire crew, like everyone, door people, everyone, stand there while he ate curry.
Ugh.
He would eat his food. And then at night...
That was actually more entertaining than the act he was taking around at that time, because I fell asleep seeing him one time, which was ironic. He came to my college and I fell asleep.
This is why you were in school, though?
Yeah.
But you were probably hungover.
Probably, actually, to be honest with you. Yeah.
But
he would have to watch him. Gross.
He also had the security guard tuck him in.
Ugh.
He said he wanted the security guard to tuck him into bed and then shut the door and turn the lights out.
I mean, you must see this, though, when people...
I've never seen that. That seems like super extreme.
Crazy. It's Bill Cosby, man. He's an interesting character.
Traveling to Nepal. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Oh, he took my character. I'll play Reaper then. Dun 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 dun. We're gonna be screwed from a Pharah. Well, hopefully they don't play that. Jesus.
Reinhardt at your service.
Let's try that again. From the shadows.
Shit. What the hell? What was that? Why is my thing not working? That's really weird. Alright, hold on, let me figure it out. Hopefully I can rejoin. That was weird.
Traveling to Nepal.
Chad, did you see that? That was crazy. Alright, hopefully we're good now. Man, that sucks. We're winning though.
Death comes.
And we're still winning. This fucking ball's gonna keep trying to do that. Ow.
I'm taking damage.
Winnable! It's Genji. And my internet died and we still won. I don't even know what that was.
Score 1-0.
Aw.
Yo, what the fuck was that?
Did you leave too? They kicked me out.
No, I stayed. Only 4 people were left in the game.
Yeah, that was weird.
So, that was so weird. But that's the only reason we won, I'm pretty sure.
Well, that point. And because Falcon kind of
that gave us the momentum.
Yeah, go point.
They have a jump right up top.
Yeah, jump right up top.
Oh shit! Mister.
There's one. Got him. One on point.
Come on, follow me off the cliff, bud.
Oh, retard rat's challenging me. Now it's a ball boy.
It's fucking Anna.
Rat is 1 hit.
Nice.
Okay,
nice,
DOOMFIST is 1 hit again.
I'm just gonna call you. I don't even know you.
Ball boy's 1.
Good shit.
Dude, I keep getting everyone to 1 hit. Dude, there was only a Mercy and a DOOMFIST left on the other team. And I don't know who the other one was on our team.
Enemy in my sight.
Fuck that.
That shit was crazy. Everyone just dipped out.
Doom one. Good shit.
Watch out, Junkrat, left side.
Oh no, how did that hook break?
Where is that?
Oh fuck. Back out, guys. You guys didn't get fucked up.
You got it.
You guys did.
Oh, too greedy.
Let's go, baby.
Blue face, baby.
Walk it off.
I hate when you start running double shield. I can't hook for anything.
This time, I'll finish the job. From the shadows.
Yeah, come back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. Leave me alone. I'm leaving. Bye.
Oh, it was one.
Oh, bro, it shows my rank. Wait, oh, I'm a diamond tank. What the heck? Oh, it's because I left, so it shows my rank. I don't even know.
Damn, man. Okay, question. How the fuck are you a diamond tank and I'm five?
I
Gal.
Reinhardt's in the room on the right.
Yeah, he's one. He's one.
First point. Dude, how can he deflect my hook?
I'm dead.
Come here, you scientist pussy! I'm gonna go so I can damage this.
Stay right there on point. You guys win it. You guys win that. Easy. Yes. Yes, sir.
It's Ryan. He's one. Nice.
Good job, you guys. Jesus.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This will protect us.
Oh! Junk around point.
Oh my god! Every time I'm about to shatter, I get slept. This is like my history now.
I'm on fire.
Repositioning.
Winnable.
Damn, dude, you got this, DOOMFIST. And okay, yeah, you guys got this.
Jeez, good job, guys.
That was lit. That was weird as fuck, but lit. I'm just happy it waited until it wouldn't auto cancel the game.
Oh no. I would have lost that. Lit DOOMFIST. I'm just, even though it shows time, I just look at it.
Might as well wait for this one. Same time. Back to our regularly scheduled podcasts. I just gotta find something good. There we go.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Yeah, I think it's a great time to be a stand-up. I really do think it's dangerous again. Yeah. And people are like, it's like you hear something when you are one of those people who just go to shows. You hear something, you're just like, as an audience member, you're just like, whoa.
Also, the woke outrage has totally worn off and has the opposite effect. Like with Dave Chappelle, like, you know, you can just skip Dave Chappelle's new special. Oh, it must be awesome.
Oh, I love the response. The internet all coming together just to respond to those people. Goes, cool. Who should I check out? Those people.
Yeah,
thanks.
Exactly.
Yeah, thanks.
Well,
they're just like
they did it with
ignoring
Bill Burr too.
Yeah.
You know, but Chappelle's special. You know the whole thing with Rotten Tomatoes. They only allowed 5 different woke reviewers to take care
get at it.
And they gave it a 0%, and then they released it to the public.
We all loved it
because everybody was mad. Like,
your job is to tell us what we'd like, and you failed at that job.
Well, their job is to review things, and their ideology that they're forced to exist in is woke ideology. Anyone who's working as a journalist. Like, there's really...
It's the same thing that Christians did when they used to review stuff for, like, Christian content. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
When they would rate it based on how many kissing scenes are there, how many curses are there. Yeah. But, like, you don't have to see those reviews. Those are, like, a separate people's reviews.
Well, somebody wrote something about it that I actually retweeted today. See if you can find it, about the connection between theology, the resemblances between woke ideology and theology. They're so similar.
The same.
It's about compliance.
We want you doing it our way.
Yes, our way. Our way. Put your hat on.
You know,
put your special underwear on.
It's so dumb. It's so fucking whatever.
It's so dumb.
I hate even talking about it.
I love talking about it.
It's just like we're just writing jokes and doing fucking good things.
But whenever someone who's woke says something that's ridiculous, it makes for great comedy. Richard Dawkins.
Is so stupid.
Yeah, so Dawkins is coming on the podcast soon too. I'm excited to talk to him. The Righteous and the Woke, Why Evangelists and Social Justice Warriors. Well, click on that so I can get with the actual. Why Evangelists and Social Justice Warriors.
It's the right way. It really is.
Yeah. Well, it's about compliance. People love compliance. They love getting other people to fall in line.
Yeah.
And they get scared when people are just out there doing whatever the fuck they want to do. And that's with everything, man. That's with their diet. That's with the way they behave. That's with the clothes they wear. People get mad. They get mad if you wear your hat backwards.
Dude, I asked my friend who's now a rabbi. I asked him for help with a thing I'm doing in my hour.
Mm-hmm.
And to look it up, just factually, I want to make sure I get it exactly right.
Right.
And he's like, no, I'm not going to look that up for you just so you can make fun of it. I'm like, what? That's not your job. Your job's to tell me. Yeah. I'm like, that's a Jew asking. And he goes, no, I'm not going to be part of this mockery. I'm like, you haven't even seen it. You haven't even seen it.
Wow. Someone will help you.
I know, but it's like fucking hard to find somebody who knows it. I don't have that many people left in that part of my life.
He really won't help you.
Yeah, and I'm like, fucking shut up. All you religious people are all exactly the same. Every religion. It's fucking real, and then what you want in terms of like not being embarrassed.
But it's hilarious that they would have something that they don't want you mocking.
Just let me have the information. You can't hold it from me.
Right. Like, imagine if there was something like that with stand-up. Like, no, I'm not going to tell you how we write jokes. You're just going to mock it.
Maybe I will.
How do you get up at the store?
Up to me.
How do you get up at open mic tonight? I'm not telling you. You're just going to mock it.
I mean, I am going to mock it, but it's going to be in a fun way.
How do you go from being an opening act to being a middle to being a headliner? I'm not going to tell you.
I'm not going to tell you that.
What, are you going to mock it?
It drove me so crazy.
Anything you can't mock is bullshit.
Dude, I was so mad. I was like, get fucked. He was like, come on, don't use that language. You know I'm a rabbi. I'm like, eat my shit. All you religious fucks are exactly the fucking same. I'm asking for help as a Jew.
That's funny. Let's see, what else? Baby. Oh, we got a game. We got a game, ladies and gentlemen. Finally. Let's see what's up. Woo.
Only through conflict will we evolve.
That was competitive. Nice.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
The true struggle is for the superiority of ideas.
I missed. Big. Nice. Good shit, good shit. That's not good. Oh, I thought I was in the immunity. Winnable, winnable. Stay on cart. At least one person, please.
The battle goes on.
I'm here.
Meteor strike.
Nice.
The payload has reached the chip.
The payload moves toward our desired outcome. My ultimate is ready.
Nice. Nice. Oh, I missed.
I am perfect.
How did I miss? Got him.
Surrender to my will.
Meteor strike.
Win him up. One. Nice and close. You got it.
Let them out.
Woo! Oh, boom.
Score.
DOOMFIST, man, he's so fun.
Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
What's up, chat? How you guys doing?
Only through conflict do we evolve. This city is a powder that could ignite the world. And Talon is the flame. Let's get the job done.
Oh, she's won. Top left. Got her.
Stay down.
Shit. Ha ha ha. Okay. Ow, they got a widow. I'm out. Back up. Oh shit. Pog. Pretty cool. Try to get up top. Beep 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 beep. That was a fail.
Targets in sight.
This Tracer, man. Winnable, winnable. Come from the left. I'll be there right now. I have my ult.
60 seconds remaining.
Oh no!
Surrender to my will. No resistance.
Meteor strike.
GG.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Team up for special attack. The power of
Let them up.
Nah, I can't get up there. They're probably gonna teleport. Don't die.
Hey there.
Qui j'en y est?
This will restore you.
It's that melody! Barrier's about to break. Meteor strike! Black behind you!
60 seconds remaining.
Shit. Oh. Oh no. Marissa's alone up here. She's on the bottom with Moira.
Seconds remaining.
Almost there, use your ults. Big. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Play of the game.
let's see. 8 minutes, it's not bad. Let's go back to our regularly scheduled podcast. One more time, where we left off. Oh no, wait, we already finished it. So we got some Floyd Mayweather real fast.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Usyk. Alexander Usyk.
Yes.
I'm boring and I'm always watching fights, even if it's in Russian and reading the subtitles. And there's one about Alexander.
You saying he's boring?
No, I'm boring. I just sit there watching fights all the time. That's just what I do. But there's a video of Usyk, and he was saying about now people aren't moving the feet. He said you watch the American styles and the British, they're all like doing this and the Philly shell and stuff like that. They're not moving the feet anymore, which I found was really interesting because if you look, their footwork is so superior to other people. Him and Loma, when he fought Tony Bellew, put up a great performance against him, but he just put him in a position. At the end of it, he was fucked.
Yeah, not many people realised what he'd actually done either as well. He'd put him there and he was waiting and waiting and waiting, and when he got him there, he knew he couldn't get out, and bang.
Yeah. It would have been amazing if we got a chance to see Floyd versus Loma when Floyd was in his prime.
Yeah.
That would have been fucking incredible to see which style's superior. Because Floyd would move towards you like this, he would just get right up on you.
And he'll be trying to move around the back of him and stuff like that. It would have been amazing.
But you said, I think it was one that when you said he was talking to someone where he was Mayweather, Pretty Boy Floyd, and Money Mayweather. It's like two different fighters, really. Because Money Mayweather, the Pretty Boy Floyd was better was more on his feet, sharper on his feet.
More aggressive.
More aggressive
way
as
more
well.
He were a fighter,
especially with them right hands when he fought Philip Ndu, and he hit him with like 6 right hands, like bang,
and what he did to Gatti and stuff like that.
Went right up to the body with the right hand.
God, that was a horrific massacre.
It was bad. I remember watching that. I was only young as well when I watched that. I remember thinking, fucking hell,
he's bad.
And he was executing him. No desire. I mean, no business being in the ring with him. Well, just show you how good Floyd really is. You know, I mean, people just because of the fact that he's won decisions by playing it safe, people that just don't get excited about him and they recognize him with the all-time greats. He's the best ever.
I believe so.
Well, what he did with Canelo. He absolutely schooled him. He could say this, that, and that. He just absolutely
changed Canelo's style.
Yeah, he did.
You look at the way Canelo fight Daniel Jacobs. Fucking so much head movement and so elusive now.
Yeah.
And he learned.
Yeah.
You know. What do you think about Canelo going up and fighting Kovalev? Kind of crazy.
You know what?
Man. You know what? So big.
You know, I don't think I'm rubbish at predicting fights. I am. I watch
You're
all the
rubbish
time.
at predicting fights. For Americans, that means he's not good.
Sorry, I'm terrible at that.
He's rubbish.
No, I'm really bad at predicting fights. We have a boxing group on WhatsApp, the boxing thing it's called, and I always get it wrong.
You guys use WhatsApp. That is such a fucking British thing. No one in America uses WhatsApp.
We have groups.
No one knows what the fuck that is.
And
what's that?
I think.
I don't use that in China a lot. That's the thing to use over there.
I think the thing is everyone thinks that he's easy to hit to the body, but Andre Ward was amazing and slipping underneath that jab. He was so good at that. He's just a king amongst normal people.
Well, he was tested in his last fight. What's that dude's name?
Anthony Yard.
In round 8, he was gone in round 8.
Oh no, wait, that's WeChat, I think. WeChat. I think they pay with that also.
Like he was a couple punches away from being stopped.
Yeah.
Saved by Belly, about 20 more seconds, he might have gone.
I think it's getting him at the right time.
Yeah.
I think but Kovalev's still in it with his jab. He's better now with Buddy McGirt because he beat Alvarez after that. After he got lost to Alvarez and he fought Alvarez again and he looked great. But against Yard, young, 8 round 8.
Yard is massive as well compared to Canelo.
But he still
Yard
stopped
didn't have enough experience. That's really what it is.
He had 18 fights, 18 knockouts.
Yeah.
Just wiped floor with everyone. Never been in that deep water. Never been at world level. And he put in a good account of himself, like, but like
he'll be dangerous as fuck after that fight.
Yes.
He's gonna learn from that experience and understand, like, wow, his conditioning's probably a little off.
Yeah.
Maybe he needs to lose a little bit of muscle mass.
Yeah, he's massive.
Maybe needs to put in more running. But goddamn, he's good. He's scary.
Find
Powerful
something
kid.
else.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is interesting.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Yeah, the other day someone said humans tamed fire 500,000 years ago, and I said that can't be true. 500,000 years ago, that's too long ago. I checked it out. It's true. And these weren't even humans. These were pre-human. I think it was probably one of the 2 species back. We've been doing this. We've been changing the environment, using tools, using fire for that long.
The fire one is crazy, right? Because it's not just manipulating a physical thing, it's changing the state, right? You're doing something, whether it's with flint and something to spark and some tinder. You're really changing the state of matter.
Well, we are. And look.
Alright, we'll watch this after. Widow. I don't know.
Okay.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up, man? What's up, guys?
Only through conflict do we evolve.
Gerard was a fool.
You don't know anything about him.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I don't even feel the cold.
Alright.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture.
Going to the right.
Enemy contact.
Alright, we got one.
Going in.
Let's move in.
Going straight to point. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. Oh, okay.
We're good, we're good.
Oh, I didn't see they had an Ana.
We got it, we got it.
I am on fire.
Objective A captured. Commence attack on objective B.
Okay. Activating the barrier. Go straight to point then. Nice pick. Where's you guys? Where's you one hit?
I have your back. Enemy contact.
Oh shit.
Everyone
Good one. Oh! Moira one point. Easy. Shit.
Team up for special attack. Score 2-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Only through conflict do we evolve.
Soon we will see if the hypotheses are correct.
Attackers
We must guard the objective. We must guard the objective.
Optimizing strategy.
We must guard the objective. We must guard the objective. We must guard the objective.
We must go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
The enemy is visited.
Moira on the left.
There's you in the window. This is a weak. Ninja's one. Fuck.
Soldier 76 online.
Please move behind the boundary. Objective lost. Defense point.
Oh, I missed.
Oh my god, dude, you gotta be kidding me.
Why? Why? Win a ball.
Nice hold.
We got this, just stay together.
Yep.
We need a stronger healer.
They're gonna have grab.
Yeah, I don't know if our healer could hear, but we need, I'm probably gonna go hog. So
Like a Moira or something would be lit.
Watching your back.
Put it behind the shield, please. I'm gonna have fucking...
Just hammering Ryan's shield.
Anna, they're gonna keep going after you. You need to stay with us. Anna. They're all on me, yeah.
Oh my god, how did I just
fucking called that shit out, man. And he's still Anna. Oh look, he
He came back. Winnable. Contest. Oh hell yeah.
Oh, let's go. Nice.
We need a stronger healer than Bridget, I think.
My ultimate is charging.
Yeah, last game it kicked me out too for no reason. So game's acting up right now.
I'm still just camping point.
We're gonna grab.
So annoying. Oh my god. Oh my
god. Oh shit, I'm one.
They're going around the other side. Careful.
Oh, okay, that's unlucky.
Get on the point, guys. Get on the point.
Onto one. Oh, dude, that's cool.
Enemies reviving.
Score.
What? Yeah.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Down, just double shield again. Or yes, alright, could be good.
I don't care. I'll play whatever's. Need those better heals though.
Only through conflict.
Last minute check. Squared away. My shield.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
They got a widow.
Ryan on the left.
Focus Ryan. Oh. Good pick. Don't die out there though. Oh, I hit her with the rock. Let's go.
Winnable. We got it. Widow top left
window. Alright, so we. Oh! Fuck, we don't have DPS. I mean, unless Mercy wants to try and snipe this far.
You're going to the right side. On the right side.
Let them up.
Be careful, Farrah.
We're just one up there. Dude. Dude, Widow's still taking 3 shots at y'all.
Oh my god.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Yeah, Widow just had free reign on high ground.
Yep.
Ow.
It's fine, that one's not hard to get. We need a hit scan though, like Poncho.
I'll divert. Just call her out.
I'm switching.
We're all.
She's on the left.
Dude, these bubbles are pissing me
We're
off.
going right side.
I'm ready to start the blizzard.
Ryan's coming in.
Nice kill. Surviving. shit show.
60 seconds remaining.
I saved ult though.
Understood. Okay.
We need stronger healers, D2. We both in chat. Let's fucking get with the program, bro.
Watch shatter.
Yep.
Yeah. Blocked it. Blocked it.
30 seconds.
Try not get Ryan in that.
Doom and Ryan on point.
Dude, kill Ryan. Kill Ryan, kill Ryan, kill Ryan.
10 seconds.
I got ult again.
That was Lucio and it's GG. This round.
Bubble. Ryan low. DOOMFIST. Shit. We got it. Whew.
Score 2-3. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Only through contact will we evolve.
A disciplined mind is not
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Keep up with me?
Oh, let's just Discord the healers. DPS, you know.
Capture objective
That's a
Oh,
big.
nice.
I'm pushing this signal.
I am securing the objective.
Versus them.
Go ahead, Reaper, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll just stay here.
Reaper top
Reaper's
left.
on top with me.
Objective A.
More than that.
Commence
Just try and
attack
kill him.
on objective
Reaper's the pick right here.
I think he's throwing.
On.
Reaper's coming to death block on my face.
Up some mercy.
We're good.
Nice. Yes, let's go. GG.
Good job, guys.
Play of the game.
Fertilisation synchronized!
Double, triple. Double.
Alright. Podcast time, baby. Let's see. I think we were watching one. Yeah, about who do the longest living people have in common? Or what do they have in common?
The reasons that I wanted to see human origins is, in my book I talk about we've evolved to our natural lifespan. We're now at our maximum. 122 is the longest lived human that ostensibly is on record. So without intervention, we've reached our maximum. But why not now give us what evolution failed to give us? Okay, why can't we be like other species that are at the top of their game?
Are there any factors when you look at the oldest people that are alive? Are there any common factors?
Actually, not really. They do seem to have a collection of gene variants that predispose them to get to that long. There's one called FOXO3 that if you've done your genome, we can have a look.
23andMe.
Have you done it?
I have.
Oh, we should look at it.
I
we
will
could
check.
tell. You need an A or a T at a certain position. I've got one of them out of two. My kids got two of my kids out of three have both. So if they look after themselves, might have a better chance of living longer.
Interesting.
But anyway, these long-lived people, they tend to live a long time no matter what they do. Often they smoke till 90 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
They quit at 90?
There's a few cases of that.
And they live another 12 years?
Right.
Or more, 22 years, right? You said 122 years old?
Well, that lady, that's one lady in France. But one of my friends here, his name is Nir Barzilai. He was with me in Israel. He's got a story of when he asked the centenarian lady, the lady that lived over 100, that he knew, why didn't you quit smoking? And she said, oh, all 4 doctors I went to told me to quit smoking, and they've all died. So off we go.
That's funny.
That's hilarious. What did she do for a living?
John Calment. I forget. The French lady, I don't remember what she did.
I would imagine that would play a part, like how stressful your occupation is. And
yeah, she had a great sense of humor. That was probably part of it. She used to make jokes with the reporters all the time. One was, how many wrinkles do you have? She says, I've only got one and I'm sitting on it. The other one I think is even better is a reporter who was young said, you know, you're 116. I hope I see you next year for your birthday. She says, I don't see why not. You seem pretty healthy to me.
Wow, and she made it to 122. Now, have there been any anecdotal reports of people that lived longer?
Well, Methuselah and biblical.
No, yeah, but not biblical, like not unsubstantiated reports. Because I had heard of, there's some people that claim to have lived like ridiculously long, but they've never really figured out whether or not it's accurate.
Sure, there's a few of those, but even John Calment at 122, there's a big argument now between us researchers whether that's even true.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a massive debate. I've got an inbox full of long, angry emails from scientists.
What's the evidence point to the contrary?
So the hypothesis is that her identity was subsumed by her daughter to avoid paying taxes.
Oh.
And there's photos of them, and there's a blotch on one photo that matches the daughter. So there's a lot of forensics going on, and people want to subsume the grave. And the French government's or French researchers aren't giving up the blood samples. They don't want to know.
They don't want to know.
Exactly.
So it's probably horseshit. Well, it's probably like 100 years old.
It could be horseshit. I would say it doesn't actually matter.
Goddamn French.
It doesn't matter. People have lived to 117, and that's still pretty good. That's what we know. You know, if we can all live that long, who's going to complain?
Wouldn't you like to get one of them old people and start doing work on them?
Yeah.
Just pump them up with NAD, get them on a drip.
Well, my dad's experimenting on himself, so he's not 100 yet, but he's 80.
How's he look?
Well, I wouldn't say he looks young, but his fitness is like a 30-year-old.
Really?
He's stronger than me. We tested it out in the gym the other day.
No way, that's embarrassing.
He can lift more, he's fitter. We were going across the Serengeti, and he was leading the charge. If you saw him, if you didn't see his face, because he's got grey hair and whatever, physically, he put a bag on his head. You'd say he's 30 the way he moves.
It'd be very weird to put a bag on your dad's head.
Yeah, I shouldn't do that. Sorry, Dad.
But you would think he's 30, really?
Well, he's reinvigorated in life. So in my family, we've got some Ashkenazi bad genes. We tend to die young. And my grandmother died. My grandmother's actually only 15 years older than my dad, and she died a few years ago. Last 10 years of her life, horrible. So we know what's going to happen in my family, probably, to all of us. We don't.
So your grandmother had your father when she was 15 years old?
Right.
Whoa.
Yeah. Back in the early days of World War II, she apparently was playing around with her boyfriend. She claims to be a virgin, but at that point,
Whoops.
but something got somewhere that shouldn't have, and so it was during high school. Right. So I was raised by my grandmother. She was in her 40s when I was a kid, and she was the one that taught me to always stay young, keep your, adults ruin everything. That's probably why I work on aging.
Adults ruin everything. What was her advice, like in terms of like how do you avoid what adults are doing wrong?
Well, she'd grown up during the Depression, and then World War II, and then the communists came into Hungary and raped her.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. It's my boy right
What are
here.
your thoughts on digital privacy?
What do you mean?
Well, like phones.
Yeah.
Like phones, do you ever talk to someone about something and then you see it on your Google feed, you see ads?
Yeah, so we don't, I I haven't researched this, but my wife tells me, we were once gifted one of these, what do you call those things that you talk to?
Oh, Alexa?
Yeah, whoever the Google one is that Alexa?
At home, Google at home.
No, Alexa is Amazon, right? So it's Google at home, and she says, don't turn that on. I said, why not? Because they'll be listening. And I didn't believe her at first, and then I started hearing stories, and so I don't have one, but it's not because I know that it's listening or not listening.
Well, it is substantiated.
Yeah.
Being actual, they've said, they've apologized for actual human contractors listening in to conversations that people have had, having sex, having arguments, like it's real.
Yeah. That seems like it should be a problem. So what's your question to me? What, am I all for it, or am I all, what's your question?
No, my question is, one of the things that you're getting out of their ability to scan things is they're tailoring things to your liking. Like, how your phone tells you it's 22 minutes until you get home?
I get it.
And you're like, bitch, how do you know where I live?
Exactly.
I didn't tell you where I live.
Here it is. And I'm just old-fashioned about this.
Okay.
Tell us, buddy.
I'm get off my lawn about this.
Yeah.
I'm the old man in the rocking chair on the porch saying, Sonny, get off my lawn.
But you're also a scientist.
Okay, but I don't want to... Okay, I wear multiple hats. I'm also a dad. I'm also a husband. I got all these hats for all those things. In this particular case, I'm old man. And my old man sensibility is, if you track what I shop at a store, what I buy at a store, and then send me coupons based on what you think I'm going to buy next, based on what I've bought before, which is kind of the same thing you're describing. You have denied me the chance of stumbling upon something that I never thought of buying. And that takes away my freedoms, and I don't want that.
How have they denied you the chance of stumbling upon something?
Finish this later. Interesting.
Prepare your defenses. Select your
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Only through conflict do we evolve.
Wow.
That sucks. We waited so long for that too. Jesus, man. That's depressing. Depressing. Ugh.
Not diabolical, it's just in the casual flow of life. I'll give an example. I walk into a wine shop. They say, can I help you? And I say, if you help me find what I'm looking for, it's a guarantee that I will never find what I'm not looking for. And I'll end up spending less money in your wine shop.
That's a weird way of looking at it.
It's the art of browsing. Dude, you're old enough to remember when I got to look up this word in a dictionary, and you get through 6 other words. Oh, I never knew that word. Let me read that. You learn other words en route to the word you're targeting.
I understand.
Okay, so that is how I feel, and that's how I think about my interaction with this world. I like the randomness. The randomness of it enriches my life. And if you're going to advertise to me because you think you know who I am, maybe you do, but I'll ultimately end up spending less money because it's the diversity of how I think and what I buy and what I think of buying and how I buy it and how much money I spend that is the richness of the life I lead. You're trying to channel me into some product, something that fulfills a, what do you call it when they have the study whether you're going to buy something or not?
Survey?
The table of people, do you like this product or not? Focus group. Am I just a focus group to you? If I am, you don't know me. And I want to experience this world by stepping where I've never stepped before and buying something I've never thought of buying. And if you know my previous habits, you're assuming I'm going to stay that way for the rest of my life. And maybe most people do, and maybe I might do that, but if I do, it's because I chose to, not because you have decided that that's how I should be.
Well, don't you think they're just
screaming
doing
at you.
it?
I'm sorry.
No, you're getting a little excited.
Sorry.
Don't you think they're just doing that because they think it would be effective to advertise in that way? So if you go Googling new Nikes, and then as you're looking at something and the Google ad pops up and it's for new Nikes, they said, hey, Neil, I know you were looking at these
We
bad
saw you.
boys.
We saw you.
Maybe you just need a little nudge. I mean, it's not, I don't think that's that diabolical.
I'm the old man on the porch. I'm saying the next generation might feel completely different. They might say, I love it. They know exactly what I want.
Right.
You heard about the case where they were, I read this. I haven't re-verified it, but it's completely plausible. There was a teenage girl who was Googling pregnancy tests because maybe she got pregnant, okay? And the fact that she had searched pregnancy tests, she got coupons in the mail for baby products.
The fuck?
And her parents said, what is this? She got outed.
That's a little weird.
Yeah, but it's the kind of thing that can happen.
That seems intrusive. Certainly.
That's intrusive. Well, only because it's pregnancy? It's intrusive in every way.
No, because
don't tell me it's not intrusive because you want to buy Nikes.
Sending you physical things. It's not just something that appears on your Google feed that you can quickly glance over.
What's the difference between sending you mail to your mailbox and filling your advertising space in front of your face with product? What's the difference?
For one, other people can see it.
I walk by your computer, I can see it.
Don't look.
I guess I'm arguing in principle rather than in detail here.
Okay, well, let me take the counterpoint. On the positive side, what they're doing in terms of, particularly Google, in terms of your driving, right, and in terms of using of Google Maps and documenting the history of all these people driving, and especially with things like Waze, which they acquired, is they've developed a much more efficient product than Apple, which what Apple does, the Apple Maps, they shred everything you do.
Yes, they do.
They
where you've been and where you're going. That's correct.
But Apple Maps sucks. So you have to, because they don't have enough data. They don't have nearly the amount of data. Google has billions.
What is Google giving you that Apple Maps isn't? They're telling you you're 22 minutes from home. It's time for you to drive home. Are you valuing that?
Well, yes, and also it's just a better map.
Wait, hold on.
Their program's far better.
I can ask it how long it'll take me to go somewhere, rather than it knowing what my daytime schedule looks like, and then coming in, like you said, how do you know, bitch? You know, I had that same reaction as you did, and I said, I wonder what's causing this. It's a little creepy, and again, I'm the old man syndrome. So a 10-year-old kid that's only ever known this and becomes 15 and 20, that is life to them, right? Why would they even? Maybe they're not going to complain about it, but I'm the old man on the porch.
But do you
and I'm
think
saying, get off my lawn.
This sort of intrusiveness, or at the very least this connection that you have to these devices, and that they have to your pattern,
I hope you
in your information, it seems inevitable.
That doesn't mean I have to welcome it with open arms, but I agree it's inevitable.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
That is a really strange thing, though, that if you can contain it somehow in an incredibly strong pipe,
yes,
that it won't freeze.
Yes, it won't freeze.
What is the temperature variant, though? Like, is there a number?
Well, that's
where
why
it doesn't matter?
that's why pipes don't freeze when it just hits 30 degrees outside.
Right.
That's not when you hear it.
Right.
It freezes when it gets really low.
When it crack.
Yeah, and then it'll break the copper like it's paper. It'll tear it like it's not. Now, on the flip side of that, try this at home. Take an ice cube. So what would this be, like a fence, like a chain link fence? And hold it horizontally and get a big block of ice and just place it on top. A block of ice that's heavy. What'll happen is the weight of the ice will melt the ice in the contact points of the chain itself because it's feeling that pressure to squeeze it into a smaller volume. But by the time it melts, the ice has now passed through the grate and it will refreeze on the other side. So you can actually pass a block of ice through a chain link fence vertically. Whoa. Just by pushing it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a slow experiment, but it's real.
How long?
I mean, it depends on the temperature of the ice and how much it weighs.
Right.
Because the pressure is what. This is why you can ice skate. Why can you skate on ice? Because the edge of the blade is very high pressure on the ice, and it's melting a bead of water. And you're actually gliding on water when you're skating. You're not skating on slippery ice.
Really?
Yes.
I thought you were just cutting the ice with the blade.
Well, so the blade, have you ever seen a sharpened blade? It's not just flat. There's actually a concave cross-section to it. So each edge, the left edge and the right edge, is basically a knife edge. Mm-hmm. Okay? Not quite as sharp as a knife, but you can feel how it's sharp, so that when you lean on that edge, either your inner edge or outer edge, your entire body weight is being held up on a very narrow surface area of the blade. So the pressure is extreme.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
I have a different perspective. I think I have a bunch of old sets. For me, when I was on TV, I was doing comedy like 4 years. They're terrible.
Yeah.
But
finally,
traveling to Honolulu.
We found the game.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Only through conflict will we evolve. Once the mission starts, no more messing around.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
What's up?
Hello there.
I missed. What's up?
Yeah. How's your game going?
Pretty good.
I appreciate it.
I've been winning all of them so far, so we'll see what happens.
What the hell happened there? Oh, I'm lagging out. I'm like at 150 latency right now.
Nice.
See through the darkness.
I'm definitely lagging out, you guys. I'm having a hard time making my shots.
We should be good.
Thank you for the heals.
No chance.
Ow.
Unstable. The dragon rages.
Recharge your shield. Oh, fucking trying to shoot our ball.
Let them up.
No!
No, thank you for the Hanzo kill.
You're powered up. Get in there.
I'm not finished.
It's a big shatter, but they couldn't follow up on that.
Seconds remaining.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna get killed. McCree's under you. DOOMFIST. Oh, damn. DOOMFIST just slept.
Got him.
Stay down.
Nice.
Ow. There's 2 on the right, 3 on the right. DOOMFIST coming on the left. Stay on point.
Got fucking hacked. Fuck.
Nice.
Yep.
can consume you!
Score 0-0. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Only through conflict do we evolve.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Be sure to stretch before engaging in activity.
Here, Lucio.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commences. Capture objective A.
Damn.
This will heal you.
I take it on the chin.
That's unlucky. Let me get that sim. Nice.
Let him out. I'm not even close to done.
Ooh, that's overdone. Oh, close punch, close punch. Nice game.
Victory. Play of the game.
flattened. Stay down.
Double kill.
Meteor strike.
Double
Rising up. I'm on fire.
They exist, and it lets you see, like, look, this was in the beginning. I was fucking terrible, but just keep going. You just keep working at it. Keep working at it. You get better. You know, like, I'm not under any illusion that I didn't used to suck. I try to talk about it as much as possible. I was terrible when I first started.
If you're okay with that being out there,
I don't give a fuck,
dude. I've been digging in the crates. I've been digitizing a lot of my old VHS shit, trying to, you know, just for posterity, and going through some of my old fucking TV sets. They're all terrible. Like, the Letterman set is probably the only thing. The Letterman and Def Jam set in 06, those are the only two that I'd still, to this day, would go, alright, I still stand beside those jokes. Everything before that, Premium Blend, Star Search, Last Comic Stand-In, Apollo, Comic View, all of it, I'm like, bury that shit. My biggest fear is becoming famous, whatever the fuck that is, and then BET just rolling out some sort of remember when fucking thread of just, here's all the black comics that used to suck 20 years ago. And just going, no.
But that's who you were. That's part of the process.
Yeah,
I like the process. I don't care. I'm fine with it.
The problem is that the gatekeepers that decide stuff, they only want the newest shiny thing. So if they see you too soon and you're
That's
a
the
little too
only
rusty,
problem, Roy. That's the only problem. You don't need those fucks. You don't need gatekeepers. Internet. The internet has no gatekeepers. They have people that have podcasts. They get you on their podcast. You do your own podcast. You put out a lot of content. No gatekeepers.
But the problem is that it takes comics discovering that.
Yes.
Because the problem as a young comic is that you inherit the goals of your predecessors. So as a young comic, especially as a road comic, every road comic is trying to get on TV. So they make you believe TV is where you need to be going. Don't fuck with that YouTube shit, little nigga. I tell you right now, you got to get on goddamn Letterman. You get on Letterman, and then you get the show. I got on Letterman, and there's not a knock on Letterman, and it's worth as a credit. But the worth of a late night credit in 2006 versus 1996, it's not the same currency.
No.
There was a deflation in the currency. So it got me more rooms, it got me more money, but there was no Ray Romano fucking, here's your career, choose your career, here's your Kevin J. Like, it doesn't work like that. But you're chasing what somebody else wanted, and the game is always moving. The school of fish are always So you have to be ahead of that curve, and it just didn't listen to the instincts.
Yeah, it's hard to see where it's going though. If the people from your predecessors, the guys who were successful when you were coming up, where they were headlining and you were middling, for them that was the goal. The goal was the Tonight Show. The goal was
but I don't think it's that hard to
see the future.
Not necessarily see the future, but see the trends of what people are paying attention to. I'm quicker to read Fast Company than I am a Variety or a Hollywood Reporter, because where tech goes, that's where people go. And where people go, they want to laugh. So you figure out a way with that to integrate laughter into whatever the new tech or the new, like this TikTok shit, whatever this.
I don't know what that is. I've seen it, but I don't know what it is.
You better fucking figure it out.
Really?
Because that's the next one.
Is it the next one?
That's the one.
We brought up to you. We should maybe.
We should do a TikTok account?
I don't know. We should
Somebody
think about
probably
it.
already got my fucking name.
I don't think you'll like it.
My name?
I don't think you'll like it.
I won't like it?
It's music. It's musical Vine in a way. Like it's music sketches, but it's still funny. It's entertaining. So
Tom Segura does it like all the time. He's into it.
It's okay. He's like ironically doing it, but yeah.
But he does some funny shit.
Some of them are getting. Yeah.
He does some funny shit.
Because Tom Segura is self-aware that he's a guy that shouldn't be on TikTok. So his existence on TikTok is what makes it funny and makes it. He knows how to do that shit, but he's ahead of that curve.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
You know, comedy club owners, we have such a complicated relationship with them because we need them and we don't want to do it. I don't want to fucking run a goddamn comedy club, but we need one. You know, to have some guys dealing with a bunch of maniacs like us day in, day out, every week, coming in and telling jokes and getting drunk and smoking weed in the green room and all the chaos.
It's essential to the art form.
Yeah.
The existence of the comedy club is essential.
100%.
You ever get scared that the young people don't really go to clubs, don't really fuck with clubs?
Yes. Yes, I do.
It's going to change the business model, like in the next decade.
Well, one of the beautiful things about comedy clubs, though, is that we all use them. Like, even if you're doing arenas, like, you use comedy clubs. You use comedy clubs to exercise. Like, Chappelle comes in all the time and does the belly room. That's a 70-seat room. That dude just strolls on in. It'll be half full. Yep, and he'll do 40 fucking minutes. And that is so critical, man. It's so important to get that work in.
That's why I don't like when a lot of the vets attack the, as they call them, Instagram comedians, or the Vine, or not Vine anymore, but
YouTube,
you know what the fucking saying.
yeah,
they get mad at them because the club will book them, and they'll go, well, the live show was trash, it's terrible, and it's true. For most of them, it's not the greatest performance because they haven't had the chops yet.
Yeah.
But they sold 300 paid tickets, and everybody ate and drank. What do you think is keeping the lights on for your 30% selling capacity ass? to come back in next year
Yeah.
and the next year to go from 30% sold to 40% sold. They're not making no money off of you. But if these IG comedians can come in and at least help keep the lights on, I think in the greater scheme of comedy, there's more good than bad.
I agree.
That comes from that, and I also feel like there's a level of ignoring the tools that they've been able to use to get in.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
What got you? When did you make the switch to Apple in the first place? Like, what was the thing?
Forever.
But what was the
iPhone
genesis?
1.
At some point, you had to have had like a Sanyo.
Yeah.
59. That was my old flip phone. Shout out to Sanyo. I remember when I was in radio back home in Birmingham, I was gifted an iPod Touch.
Oh yeah.
And I was all Android phones, Android everything, and I had an iPod Touch. And at the time, all I had to play music was a mini disc player. So I could only hold like 5 hours. I mean, this is like 01, 02. And I had a 5-hour mini disc, and I go, fuck it, I'll carry around the iPod Touch. And then it made more sense. Why am I carrying an iPod Touch and an Android phone when I could just have an iPhone that does both? And that started the journey.
I started with iPhone 1. But before that, I was using MacBooks. I was using Mac forever. But even before they had an iPhone. I used to make my own PCs. I used to go to the store, like go to Fry's, buy motherboard, buy hard drives.
So you never had no time for that. That's a lot of time.
you gotta want to do that. Like it was for me. I wanted to find out how to do it, and it was cool to play games on a computer that I put together myself.
But then you knew how to so you're building the games as well. Or you going out and buying the floppy disk and all that.
I'm not definitely not building any games. I would just. Like I'd buy video games, just play them on this. But even formatting it and doing everything, I would have to call friends that really knew what the fuck was up, and they'd have to talk me through shit. There's some things you'd have to do in the BIOS, and
the irony of all of this is that I still have an AOL email address. As much as I bitch about it.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I do. And you know what? Like, I don't understand email slander. It's like, motherfucker, I'm sending you words electronically. Does it matter?
It's
what
AOL.
Company? What is it? Is my email more ghetto? Does it come with chicken grease stains when you open it in your laptop? No. It's the same words that if I send it from Gmail. Now, I have a Gmail account so that people will take me seriously when I email them about business ideas, but I still have an old school AOL email that I've had since college, and I'm like, it's fine.
It's one of those things though when
you just don't let it go.
You just think about you've got mail. You remember when you first heard that? You've got mail.
You were happy. You were someone wants to talk to me.
It was very exciting.
Who to talk to me? And then you get older and you realize, well, please leave me alone. Who the fuck is this now?
You've got mail. Yeah, it was exciting. It was like a new thing.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Oh, come on. Did you see that dude that De Niro's...
Select your
hero.
Hola, bonjour.
Bonjour.
Alright, boys, let's get this done. Let's take a dub and.
Statistically speaking, I usually get most of my team back alive.
attack commences in 30 seconds.
Barrier up. Hi there.
The usual jobby.
3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A. Enemy contact.
fuck?
Dude, what the fuck? Why are they pushing up so far?
My ultimate is rising.
That's better.
On the assault. I guess they didn't have enough.
Oh my god, can we get Mercy?
Good. Yeah, we can combo.
Yeah, I'm gonna Sonic Arrow right here so we can see him. Doesn't look like they're holding choke. Oh my, can I get heals, please?
Get in there. Fire at will.
Absolutely fucking.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
Dude, I don't think DOOMFIST is working.
Boy. Yeah. Hello.
60 seconds remaining.
Hello.
The fucking fan hammered is an actual fucking loser.
30 seconds remaining.
God.
Mission ain't over yet.
Sick.
Score 0-0.
Fucking DP was garbage.
Prepare your defenses. Select your kill.
Oh, it's so gay, honest to God.
Activating the barrier.
Attackers incoming in 10 seconds.
Try not to get yourselves killed out there.
Hey!
One. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Hey!
Hey.
Sweet.